What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and the V25.30 update, aka the final update for Chapter 4 Season 3, releases tomorrow, and yes, it's confirmed tomorrow this time through the in-game news feed, talking about Jujutsu Kaisen X Fortnite releasing on August 8th. So in today's YouTube video, we will be recapping all the information you need to know regarding what's happening with the update, what's not happening with the update, and everything in between. So firstly, we are going to be seeing Bender's shiny metal ray gun vaulted from the loot pool. This will no longer be available for you to obtain, and just along with it, we will also be seeing the Bender NPC vaulted as well. Now, the Bender NPC was never even in the collection book, so it was nothing that was like, too crazy, like, oh, I missed out on this character or anything. It was just one of those mini little event NPCs on the island that kind of sold the Bender's ray gun, and that was its only purpose. So that will be vaulted as well with the next update, and all the Futurama themed stuff is practically going to be gone, making me wonder if over at Mega City, we're also going to see, the Planetary Express ship just being vaulted as well, so that you won't be able to actually see that over at Mega City. Now, on top of this, we also have the Jujutsu Kaisen X Fortnite collaboration releasing with the update. I'll go ahead and show an image on screen with you guys, and yes, from the last time I talked about this, I have fully caught up on the anime, so I hopefully can say the names a little bit better this time. So in the item shop, it's confirmed that we're going to be getting Nobara, Megami, and Gojo in the item shop as actual skins and everything, and it appears that each skin is going to have their own bundle. But regarding oh my god, I'm messing up here now. Sorry, my brain got kind of split by the combat and everything going on. But regarding Yuji, what's happening with Yuji? Where will they be? Will they be item shop or like a mini event thing? We are currently uncertain because there's been no leaks regarding if it is or isn't item shop. And when it comes to that whole entire situation, it is like there's some, rumors going around that maybe we would get an event pass. There's things that are kind of like hinting at, potentially mythic items or weapons or whatever coming to the game. And honestly, I could see it. However, it is something that is not confirmed as of yet. So we really just kind of got to wait and see what Epic Games does with this collaboration. But typically with every single anime collaboration we've gotten so far, they've done some form of mythic item in the game. So at the very least, I feel like it's guaranteed we're going to get a mythic. And since, the whole entire, Jujutsu Kaisen world relates on cursed energy and all that type of stuff, maybe we're going to be seeing cursed energy as a type of mythic you'll be able to actually obtain and use in the game. And who knows what else they got kind of cooking up in the background there for this anime collaboration. But one thing I should mention to you guys is that, of course, this is the final update of the season, so whatever gets added in this update is what we get to deal with until the very end, August 25th at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Actually, I think it's 2 a.m. Eastern Time, when the Chapter 4 Season 4 downtime actually begins. Now, that isn't the only thing, however, because as you can see, we're over here by the Rumble Ruins, and yeah, sure, of course, there's going to be combat going on over here, which we should probably take care of so that we can continue the video like normal. But other than just, this combat happening here and there, something else that you might notice is that in this generalized jungle area, we have a certain NPC known none other as Slone. Now, Slone is kind of, being hinted at from the start of the season as a character that, is like, oh my god, she returned and everything, and it appears like she's actually going to have some interesting parts with the next update, because we had a little bit of an interesting glitch with this update. After this battle ends, I'll go ahead and show the snapshot quest menu, where you'll be able to see that we actually ended up getting Slone snapshot quest lines today when they were supposed to release tomorrow instead. And my aim is just absolutely garbage. I know there's a little like cutouts here and stuff going away from the news, but I really want to eliminate this enemy. So can you like come over? Where are you? Hold on a minute. Okay, yeah, stop running away. There we go. But if we go over here to the quest menu and we actually look in our snapshot tab, we have placeholder. Now, the reason for this placeholder is because the Slone quests have been placeholder in the files, and they were actually supposed to release today instead of tomorrow because of some weird little technical issues. Now, there's an interesting little note here, and you may notice that I don't have my Slone quest anymore. The reason why is because there is a placeholder Slone quest with 30,000 XP being able to be rewarded for everyone, and the way you complete that quest is emoting. You just emote anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's creative, it doesn't matter if it's battle royale, it doesn't work in UEFN or Save the World, but you just emote anywhere in creative 1.0 maps or in the battle royale map, and you will just get 30,000 XP, right? Now, I know some people are worried like, oh, this is going to be something that will ruin my chance to do the Slone quest normally, but if we're being honest about it, I highly doubt that that's going to be the case. And if it ends up being such a widespread issue where people aren't able to do Slone snapshot quests, it will be something that is fixed during next update. you know, with server in, you know, hot fixes and everything else to make sure everyone's able to do all of those quests. Now, we also have 2 sets of Slone audio logs that'll be added in the next game update. One of them will be available right away for you to actually go around the island and find, with the second set being available a week later. So we do have, you know, some slow releasing of snapshot quests and, you know, a lot of Slone lore. Now, another thing about Slone is that we have the apparatus up here, which Slone's actually helping develop, and it's going to shoot off an astral map in the near future in the sky, which is going to have, you know, basically kind of like some stars and everything going on in it, and it's kind of like they're analyzing the stars or whatnot. But an interesting thing about it is that there's some updates to it that we could be seeing in the near future, which make it appear that it's going to have a similar effect to like the rift gate that, you know, opened up and dropped something out of it. It appears that we're going to actually use this astral, oh, whoa, okay, but we're going to end up using the astral little like star guide or whatever else to get ourselves another view of an upcoming, you know, update to the game, more of the lore type stuff and everything else going on, because of the fact that it's supposed to have like a triangular crack in the sky that kind of, you know, gives us a glimpse of what's happening in the very near future. I also totally remember that this was the wrong building for the whole entire apparatus, which is, you know, should be directly across from me. But yeah, that is something to keep your eyes out for. Now, since we are talking about everything going on with like questions and whatnot, I should mention that it does not appear like we're going to be getting any week 10, 11, 12, any type of those weekly quests anymore, because Epic Games only had up to week 9 planned, and there are no signs that they were working on a week 10 or anything. Week 9, I think, is something that we actually have right now. Yeah, so these appear to be the last quests you'll ever have for this season regarding weeklies, and it appears like if you want more of those weekly quests and everything else, that you're going to have to actually wait for the next season to begin. And I assume that, you know, having these mini event things going on at the same time, assuming we do get a mini event pass, it will help us actually guide ourselves through the weekly quests of everything while we end up vibing in the final update, you know, trying to enjoy whatever we can enjoy before everything just gets changed with another brand new season. Now, regarding miscellaneous stuff that will be happening, of course, you know, we always have the rumor of there could be more augments. You know, augments are a thing that Epic Games has a million of planned in the background, right? We still even have Cybertron augments that aren't even enabled in the game normally, and it's like those could release, those might not release, we really don't know. We just know that they have the opportunity to release even more augments into the game, or even bring back old augments if they so wish to. On top of that, we also know that we're going to be getting a WWE collaboration, and while we don't have any images or anything of it, it appears that it's going to be 2 female skins. A long time ago, we had actually leaked that a female John Cena skin was being worked on, so maybe it's a female John Cena skin and another one, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's even more character from the WWE, such as, you know, like an actual player or something, or I guess an actual WWE wrestler, I don't know why I said player, and stuff like that. But, you know, that is something to keep in mind, so we have 2 collaborations to kind of be excited for in the next update. And I know a lot of people are like, where's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Fortnite? I see it on Twitter all the time, and I have no updates on that, right? It could be happening. We had the whole entire rumor from Xbox Era like a year and a half ago now regarding that whole entire situation, and, you know, even though people kind of doubt Xbox Era, it was one of those things where people are like, okay, you know, it was leaked before, and all the leaks that Xbox Era has technically done, such as Doomslayer and everything else, have slowly came true over time, but it took a long time for those rumors to come true. The only one that was kind of like ever confirmed to not be happening was The Last of Us X Fortnite, but at the same time, that is a one-time issue, and then all the other things that, you know, have slowly been releasing over time appear to be, you know, accurate to what Xbox Era had talked about before. So I feel it's only a matter of time until we do see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Fortnite. Plus, I mean, that collaboration happens with every game basically. Like Call of Duty has had it before with Shredder. We've had actual collaborations with Smite and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's like the Turtles can be everywhere, so I feel it's only a matter of time until it happens in Fortnite, right? So, you know, I don't have any information on it. I don't know if it'll be in the next update. I don't know if they're even working on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do end up getting one in the near future. On top of all that stuff, we will be seeing leaks regarding the Chapter 4 Season 4 starter pack, because in the final update of every season, they typically add next season's starter packs, and I think they do it intentionally to kind of give leakers something to hype people up for, so we should be starting to see those type of leaks with the next update. So, you know, it's just a little bit of a nice little bit of information to have. And then we also should talk about stuff like this, such as the Coldest Circles quest pack, which will no longer be available for anyone to complete with the next update. So if you're someone who hasn't completed this and gotten the Ice Desdemona skin, that will just be unavailable to you anymore, and you'll kind of be in like the rare locker territory. Now, other than that, we also have some bug fixes you can see on screen right now. These are very simple things, you know, some things like, oh, Princess Lexa's skirt remained floating whenever you're using the skin, and it was like sticking out. Meowscles, or I guess Meowskulls, was missing her tail. We were having issues of reduced render distance, you know, just regardless of what you had your settings to, that'll be fixed so you can see even further to your accurate render distance. Some things like the submachine gun having like a muzzle flash effect that would continue after firing. Capturing the Rift Loot Island will now actually count towards your quest in like, you know, the competitive scene and everything. So if you're doing a compete tab tournament, you will actually get XP, or I guess, you know, the actual compete tab points for it, whereas before it would sometimes give you points and sometimes it just wouldn't give you points at all. So it would kind of give people the opportunity to miss out on a skin, you know, such as the Galaxy Cup, where they originally would have qualified because of meeting the point requirement or everything if those points had properly tracked. We also have the issues such as players being invisible in the lobby, or I guess a blue screening on Xbox Series X/S, player footsteps not being able to be heard in UEFN and creative games, and just a blue screen when logging in on any platform in general, all being fixed in the next update. So that is, you know, just a decent amount of bug fixes to see, and it's always nice to see these little fixes here and there. But of course, I don't want to leave you guys off on just that final note. So as you guys remember earlier in the video, I talked about how we were actually going to be getting, you know, the Slone questline, and how there's a bug in game where you can just emote anywhere to get the reward for free, right? You know, get the 30,000 bonus XP. So if I go ahead and play this video right here for you guys, you can see I do an emote in the creative lobby and I complete stage 1 of 4 placeholder, and I get 30,000 XP and level up. So that is an actual bug in the game. So, you know, you have under a day basically to get yourself in bonus additional 30,000 XP while still being able to do the normal Slone questline and everything else once they eventually release with tomorrow's update. So, you know, might as well hop in now, you know, get yourself a nice little benefit while you're grinding out the game and everything else, and maybe it'll push you to getting another super level variant or whatever else you're missing out on. With that said, however, next update is set to be a jam-packed update with tons of content for us to actually enjoy, especially in terms of collaborations, and I'm excited about it now that we have all this stuff kind of, you know, rumored to be releasing with it, and all these little like hype up things. And I mean, the next season's right around the corner, so maybe we even start getting teasers, which should start around like the 20th or 21st of this month for Chapter 4 Season 4. So until next time, hope champs and chambettes enjoyed today's YouTube video. If you did, consider subscribing to support the content I create, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. However, first, I think it's only right to peace out by... Will I take fall damage anywhere here? I'm trying to like just die. I just want to die right now. That sounds terrible. I am sorry for how grim that sounded. But you know what? Peace out.